Hi guys, and welcome to our latest video.
Hi. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
No, it's fine. Alright, okay, guys. Hi guys.
Hi.
Okay, welcome to our latest video. Today we're going to just do a little sales update, aren't we, hon?
We are indeed.
Yeah, do a little sales update. We're going to do these weekly, like I used to do the reseller reality.
Yes.
I might even call this reseller reality again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really real. So what we're going to do is quickly talk through with you guys what the sales were like,
Yes.
etc., and show you 10 of our more interesting sales. Right?
So this is starting from the week from the 4th of September to the 10th of September. In total we had 27 sales, and the total amount was 640, I think.
Yeah, it was 640. Yeah, so the turnover was pretty low. We're used to doing a bit more, and we need to do more. But that's where the beauty of the community is, isn't it? Really, when you think about
we said previously in another video that we weren't entirely happy with the figures.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think a lot of people last week struggled a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we noticed that Ken hasn't had as good a week as normal. So, I mean, considering last year and considering the time of year, it's still an improvement.
Yeah,
but we're hoping for obviously the rest of the month and from here on in to pick up a bit more. But still not completely displeased. But 27 sales, that's 640, and that is eBay. So it is what it is. What we're going to do is we're going to show you some of our more interesting sales.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
So our first one is this JVC camcorder.
Yeah.
I think you picked this up as a bundle with another one.
I got two of them. Yeah. Which we'll show next, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's quite funny that they sold in the same week, considering.
Yeah, we bought them together. Yeah, we bought them together quite a while ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we haven't had much interest in them, and then they've sold.
Yeah.
All
and both
together,
of them in the same week.
Exactly.
So we got $64.99. What did you pay for the bundle?
We paid. I think we ended up paying the equivalent of £9 each, because I think it was 18 quid. I think.
Yeah.
I think because he wanted 20, and I said, "Would you do 18?" I think so. I got them for £9 each.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we took some photos there of the camcorder with the AV cable, the mains cable. It's got the battery, and we had a seal tape as well as the case.
And even though it says a Minolta.
Well, it's a big case, isn't it? Yeah.
It was a JVC camcorder.
Yeah. So that's the first item we sold, and that went for. I think I took an offer actually, didn't I? I think I may have taken an offer of £50. Sure. I think I just took an offer because it was a bit slow. Took 50 quid, and we got 50 quid for this one as well. This is a Samsung Mini DV. So this was from the same guy. So again, you can see he's got like a case and AV cable, manual, etc. So pretty pleased with that. Next item
was the tuner.
It's an amp. Yeah, it's a receiver. Yeah, tuner amplifier. So because it's an amp.
This is actually really nice. This was in our front room for a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah,
plugged in.
Yeah, it's a
really
lovely bit of kit.
one, actually.
I think the guy we got this from at the boot fair, he was just like offer me. He didn't. Yeah. He just didn't want to take it home.
Yeah. He had it.
He had offers written on.
It wasn't even like priced. It was just like
offers.
And so
I said a fiver.
Said a fiver.
I said it's heavy. I don't know if it works or not. And he was like, "Yeah, go on, take it."
And it worked.
It works beautifully.
It was really, really lovely, and as you can see, it was a beautiful bit of kit.
Yeah, lovely.
I really liked that one.
It is an awesome book. It sounded fantastic as well. It was
really
in good condition. And we had its original manual as well, which was really cool. And we got that for I think we sold it for 50 plus shipping.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I think we may have accepted an offer of 50. Next item is a Guitar Hero wireless controller. These are really good to pick up. I got this from a local charity shop. I think they had a couple there for, I think it worked out at £15 for the two, so £7.50 each. And the key here is to look out for that part there, the dongle. That on its own is worth like £20. Yeah, sorry, no, yeah. That on its own is worth like £20. Yeah. So you could actually save yourself a lot of hassle, and just sell those. But I was like, well, why not just sell the guitar?
Well, the fact that it's got both of them together, that's what you looked for, wasn't it? It was the fact that you had the actual guitar and the little dongle.
You need the dongle, And another tip is the necks on these, you'll see if you pick them up, also come apart, so they're very easy to
was fantastic.
ship.
I mean, I don't do the packaging, you do, but it was fantastic for you to be able to just...
And that went for 30 plus shipping. Okay. Next item, good old Olympus Mewtwo camera. We could have probably held out for more. It was in good condition. It didn't come with... it didn't actually come with a case though.
No.
But it was a good condition camera, to be honest. We ended up just selling it for 85.
We were getting a lot of offers on this.
Well, no, getting watches as well, but no offers.
We were getting 65, and then we had a couple at
70,
and then someone finally
this is an item that,
and we were like, okay, well,
I think
accept that.
This is an item that sometimes goes better at auction.
Yeah.
So it may well be worth sticking this on an auction that finishes on a Sunday. But we got 85 very quickly, so we'll take that. Next item. This is a new with tags.
Yeah, this is new with tags linen next jacket.
Yeah.
Now.
The tag price is £39.
Yeah, the tag price was £39, but
we were happy.
We were happy to accept like 30 for it, and
we got positive feedback from it already.
She left us positive feedback.
That was from a job lot of clothes we managed to pick up. So
this is just one of the items, and that pretty much it near enough covers the cost of what we got the job lot for.
No.
Give or take.
Not really.
Nearly.
No, I think
30. We paid 55. So nearly.
It's half.
Oh,
less than half. Well, more than half. Yeah, more than half.
Exactly, more than half.
Yeah,
nearly there. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Nearly.
Okay. Anyway.
Now these two Zahir picked up from the boot sale.
Yeah.
Not long ago. I think we showed them in one of our videos.
We paid £15 for both of them.
And they weren't in the best condition.
No, that was missing a wheel. And it had, they were both junky.
To be quite honest, really shocked at how quickly they went.
I'm kind of shocked, kind of not. RC does have a lot of following. It's just that this thing was rusty. It had obviously been used in the sand. It's not, to be honest, it's not a brand that I recognise. Like the Servos weren't a brand that I recognised or anything, because my dad has messed around with these, but he didn't have these brands. But they were both really high demand, and they both sold very quickly. That sold for 30 and the other one sold for 15 plus shipping, so we got £45 worth of sales out of £15 item, so pretty happy with that. Moving on, we're going to talk about the Thomas the Tank Engine single sheet thing we picked up.
This was a recent pickup again.
Yeah, I think it was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah. And
paid £1?
Paid £1 for it.
Yeah.
I kind of priced it competitively though. I mean,
By competitively, do you mean you priced it cheaply?
I think so.
Yeah, but it's still from £1 to 18 plus shipping.
At it, and I couldn't find this exact one, and that was the issue for me. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go.
I mean, you're doing pretty well though. I mean, I've pretty much just said, right, you list and price.
Yeah.
So I've got to say, overall, I can't complain. So from £1 to 18 plus shipping, we're not going to go wrong, are we? Exactly. Yeah. And we're going to move on to our final item, which I think is...
It's really awesome.
Yeah, it's really awesome. Yeah, this is really awesome. This is definitely something you guys should look out for. And these are pure silk tartan pajamas. Yeah. It's not really something I'm big into.
No.
But these are awesome. I saw these at the local charity shop, and I just saw the label. Well, I felt them obviously, and it was pretty obvious. But I looked at the label, and they are pure silk pajamas, and they're by a brand called Past Times. So we made sure we took some decent photos. That was a bit blurry, but still, decent photos overall in an XL size. Now we paid £4 for these pajamas. Our only guide was.
One set had gone at auction for £72.
Yeah.
Plus shipping.
That was a large size though.
And that was a large size, yeah. So
we had XL.
And and we've mentioned this before that bigger sizes have actually been really good sellers for us anyway.
Yeah.
So we got we got exactly what we asked for.
Yeah,
them,
we put it up for 100
really
and plus shipping, and it sold
so
really
happy.
quick as well.
It did actually within a
couple
couple of
days, yeah,
actually,
yeah.
listing it.
We've already got positive feedback from it as well. So
yeah, he was really happy.
Like we said, he was probably in them when he left feedback.
I reckon
so.
Feeling
good.
He was probably really happy with it. I don't know, but
we're assuming he was happy.
Yeah. Well, going on what he said in his feedback, it was positive feedback, so we were pretty happy.
Yeah. So that was probably the flip of the week, and so far it's the flip of the month, isn't it? 4 to 100.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'd say so.
That's probably our best hour over this week anyway. Best hour of the week.
We're hoping the next week's going to pick up a bit for us.
Yeah.
With this current week, I mean, it started off okay, so hoping it will just carry on, and we'll look forward to making another one of these sales updates next week.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I hope you guys are enjoying all the videos we're putting out. We're really enjoying doing them, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah. Hope
we're not boring you to death.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a thumbs up as well. It's much appreciated. And we will see you in the next video.
See you.